Long time no see, Sophia. I never thought I'd see you again. It's been 2 years since I took John away from you, hasn't it? Time flies, doesn't it?
No, I took John from you and it's been 5 years. I never thought I'd see you again.
Oh my, has it been that long already? I wonder if you've managed to escape homelessness in those 5 years. Or are you still living a miserable homeless life? You used to walk around the bustling night city all alone. I wonder if you were scavenging for leftover food like a homeless person.
Don't mock me. You took my husband from me and kicked me out of the house. There was a time I was homeless, but I managed to fight through it. Now I'm working and living a normal life.
Wow, amazing. I thought you couldn't do anything as a former housewife. You can do it if you try, Sophia. Congratulations on escaping homelessness. What kind of job do you have? Tell me where you live.
Why should I tell a homewrecker like you?
That's harsh. You don't have to say it like that. We were high school classmates, right? We used to be close, but now you're calling me a homewrecker.
You're no longer my friend or anything. You took my beloved husband and pushed me into a homeless life to boot. I'm still angry.
You're still angry after 5 years? You could forgive me after all this time.
Excuse me?
Oh, do you still have feelings for John? You still love him even though he dumped you so miserably. It's so pitiful, it's hilarious. But sorry, he's still crazy about me. We even enjoyed the dinner for our 5th wedding anniversary today.
Oh, you're celebrating your wedding anniversary. You're living like a normal couple. Even though you're a couple who snatched a husband from someone.
Even a couple like us can celebrate our wedding anniversary. He reserved a popular hidden restaurant for us tonight. I wonder if the course meal will cost $300 per person. As expected, a businessman takes you to different places. But even if you've escaped from homelessness, you can't afford to eat there, can you?
Mind your own business. Enjoy your high life while you can. Don't think you can be happy after trampling on others' happiness.
That's none of your business. I'll use you as a stepping stone, and he'll continue to make me happy. Take care, former homeless lady.
Hey, Sophia. I never thought I'd see you again. You look well, which is a relief.
One thing after another. I don't have time for you guys. Please stay out of my life.
Hey, don't be so cold. We've just met again. Or are you just too busy with work? I heard from Layla that you're working now. You've escaped from homelessness?
Yes, that's right. Now I'm working and living on my own, so I don't have time to deal with scum like you.
Then next time I'll come visit your shop. You can earn an hourly wage and there's no problem, right?
Huh? My shop?
I saw you wandering around downtown alone during that time. You must be working at a night shop. The only places that would hire a former full-time housewife would be places like that.
Don't just assume things. I'm not working at a night shop.
You can't fool me. You're a beautiful woman. You must be working as a high-class hostess somewhere. Maybe I should order some champagne.
I don't need such a thing. Instead, if you have money to buy champagne, couldn't you pay me alimony?
Alimony?
When we divorced, I was suddenly kicked out of the house. When I came back from shopping, Layla was in the house for some reason. I was forced to sign the divorce papers without any discussion, and was kicked out with only a bag of my belongings. And I haven't been able to contact you since. And I haven't received any alimony or property division.
So what? The savings were all earned by me at my company. I can't believe I would give half of it to you.
Huh?
And about the alimony, in the first place, You're the one who cheated, so it's your fault. I don't understand why I should pay.
Even if you don't understand, I have the right to receive it, so I'll claim it now.
Try it if you think you can. It's already past the statute of limitations, so it's pointless.
What did you say?
You don't even know that? There's a statute of limitations for alimony, for infidelity and property division in a divorce, and it's been 5 years since we divorced. You no longer have the right to claim.
Is that true?
You're as stupid as ever. You're pretty, but you lack intelligence. That's why you were dumped by me.
Huh?
But now, your stupidity seems kinda cute. Layla is smarter and more thoughtful compared to you. But lately, she's been getting a little carried away, or rather cheeky. I'm getting a little tired of it. So I'll hang out with you after a long time.
What?
I can order as much champagne as you want, and I don't mind making you my girlfriend. You'll have a big spender and you'll be happy to be dating me again.
Don't joke around. I'd rather not be your girlfriend. In fact, I don't want anything to do with you anymore. Then I'll excuse myself.
Hey, Sophia! I've come up with a great idea. How about I ask John to hire you?
What?
I heard from John that you're working as a hostess. But you can't work at a nightclub forever, right? Once you reach a certain age, you'll be fired quickly. And if you keep working such an unstable job, you'll be homeless again. So I'll ask John to hire you at his company.
I'm not working as a hostess and I don't need to be hired. Don't jump to conclusions.
You don't have to hide it just because it's an embarrassing job, you know. We're not friends. Even if you're miserably working with old men, I won't make fun of you.
Huh?
Instead, stop being stubborn and be honest. $10 an hour for handling company chores and taking care of John and me. How's that? It's a great deal, isn't it?
Aside from the odd jobs, I certainly don't want to take care of you two. I wouldn't want to do it even for $70 per hour.
Don't say such things and think about it calmly for once. With an unstable night job, you'll probably end up back in homelessness anyway. I'm offering a helping hand to a miserable ex-wife after all. Would you like me to hire you at my husband's company now?
Haven't you heard anything from him?
Huh?
The talk about John's company possibly going bankrupt soon. You're doing well to have the strength to hire me at such a time.
Bankrupt? There's no way that's happening. John's company is doing really well. He's expanding the company and making lots of money.
No matter how rapidly it grows, if a police search warrant is issued, it's over. It seems to be a matter of time, but are you sure you're okay doing this?
A search warrant? Hey, don't suddenly bring up dangerous topics. Why would a search warrant be issued at our house? And there's absolutely no way the company is going bankrupt. Don't make up strange stories just because you're jealous of our happy life.
When the police move, it means that he's done something wrong. You, who are enjoying the life of a CEO's wife, may not know this, but John was blinded by money and doing illegal things. That's why the company is being pushed to the brink of bankruptcy.
What do you mean by illegal? John was running the company honestly.
On the surface, yes. But apparently he was receiving non-public information from clients behind the scenes. And based on that, he was making profits illegitimately. Maybe it's what they call insider trading.
What? Insider trading? Where's the evidence that John was doing such a thing? It must be harassment from someone who was jealous of his success. There must have been a false report to the police.
The police are not so foolish as to be danced around by a false report. Even though it's a hidden restaurant, if you talk loudly in a private room, everything can be heard. I, the landlady, heard it clearly. John's sleazy voice when he was receiving non-public information.
Huh? Why do you know such detailed stories? And what do you mean by landlady?
The restaurant where John used to dine with his clients was the same restaurant where you two celebrated your wedding anniversary the other day. And I'm the landlady of that restaurant, because I run that restaurant.
What? You're saying you run the restaurant? You were running a restaurant?
I'm glad it's become quite popular now, but I never thought my ex-husband and the woman who stole him from me would become my customers.
Oh, hey, wait! What's going on here? Why are you, a former homeless person, running a restaurant? You who don't have a home, money, or much of a job history. Running a famous restaurant, it's absurd.
There's nothing absurd about it. I just worked hard from scratch. Even if you don't have a home, money, or job history, you can always start over.
What?
When I was living a homeless life, I was encouraged by my homeless friends who slept in the same park. Having nothing to lose makes you strong, and depending on your effort, you can become anything. That's why I opened a restaurant, which was my dream for many years.
And now it's a big success. What is this miracle plot twist? This is absolutely weird. And you weren't in the restaurant when I went there.
I had a meeting with the supplier that day, so I left the restaurant to my staff and went out. And when I was hurrying back, I ran into you guys.
Was that so?
Thank you for visiting this time. We look forward to... Actually, we're not waiting for your next visit. You're banned from my restaurant, so please don't ever come again. Haha.
Is it true that you're the one who leaked it? I heard it from Layla.
Well, let's see. I might have reported it to the police, or I might not have.
Don't mess with me. What have you done? Because of you, the company is finished. My life, everything is over.
That's not true. Even if you lose the company, you still have a wife and a house. That's a lot better than when I didn't have anything.
What did you say?
By the way, do you have time to contact me? The rumor is that it's not just insider trading. I heard that there are also reports of bribery.
What?
Just to clarify, I'm not the one who did it, okay? I've never seen your bribery scene, but it seems there are many people who hold a grudge against you, seeing how reports are pouring in.
That's a lie, right? Who would do such a thing? The company was just about to take off. My company's going bankrupt, and I might even get arrested by the police.
Life has its ups and downs for both of us, but in your case, it's just the consequences of your own actions bouncing back at you. This time, make sure you take full responsibility for it.
What am I going to do, Sophia? At this rate, I wonder if the police will take me away someday too. The police came to my house yesterday, and they took John away.
It seems that way, huh? It was in the online news, and in the comment section of that news, former employees are continually speaking out. They didn't pay me for my overtime. They cut my severance pay with ridiculous reasons. Because of that, it's quite a buzz online.
I don't know anything about that. I'm just John's wife. I don't know anything about the company. I'm not involved at all.
I hope that excuse will work with the police. Just being his wife makes you a significant person in this.
Hey, Sophia. Can I get a divorce even now? I want to divorce John and run away.
What?
His company can only go bankrupt. I'm sure we'll have to give up our house. All our savings will be taken somewhere. In that case, I want to divorce him. At this rate, the police will take me too.
Don't say such things. He's a wonderful husband who celebrates our wedding anniversary every year. As a wife, you have to support him no matter what.
More importantly, my own life. Without him, how can I live? No house, no money, no job. I didn't expect this to happen so suddenly.
In that case, should I hire you?
Huh?
Until John comes back, I'll hire you at my store. I can only pay minimum wage, but I'll include meals. Maybe you can get by with that.
No way! Me work under you?
Basically, I'll ask you to do odd jobs. Dishwashing, cleaning toilets, and taking care of me would be good. I'm always standing, so my legs swell a lot. So it would be great if you could massage my tired body.
Don't mess with me. Who would work under you? And not only odd jobs, but also taking care of you. There's no way I'm doing such a humiliating job.
Even though I extended a helping hand, if you miss this opportunity, you might have to work in a nightclub.
What?
Because you have no house, no money, no job. John said the only place that would hire a woman like that is a nightclub.
I don't want that. Me, who was a CEO's wife until recently. I never thought I'd be working in a nightclub after eating meals that cost $300. My pride won't allow it.
Then you just have to make do with being homeless. If you'd like, I can tell you about the park where I used to rest. Oh, but there are no kind homeless friends anymore. You'll be alone. They're all working at my store now.
What? Is that true?
Thanks to their encouragement, I was able to open my shop. I wanted to say thank you, so I invited them to the shop on opening day. Then they said they were inspired by me. They said they would look for a job, so I decided to hire them. And they turned out to be such wonderful people. Now they are my precious employees that I can't do without.
What?
But when you think about it, there's no way people like that would accept you. They know about how I became homeless. Sorry, I guess I can't hire you after all. Take care, Layla. You've got a husband you stole from a friend. You better take good care of him. Sometime later, I spotted Layla sleeping in a nearby park. She was once taken by the police but was immediately released when it was determined she had nothing to do with the company. However, her house had already been sold off and she had no money. It seemed her pride wouldn't allow her to turn to her acquaintances for help, so she was quietly living as a homeless person. By the way, her ex-husband John was arrested right away, and it doesn't seem like he'll be coming home for a while. With such news in the corner of my eye, I am determined to work hard and manage my shop today as well.
Iris, about today's lunchbox, what the heck is this? It's just leftovers from yesterday and the same stuff as this morning's breakfast. Why didn't you prepare anything for the lunchbox? I haven't seen such a poor lunchbox in a long time.
You don't have to say it like that, you know? Managing the household budget is tough. We can't afford to be extravagant.
Making a lunchbox doesn't cost that much, does it? Even frozen foods are tasty these days, so include some of those.
They're about $1 each, right? Even small expenses add up. I'm somehow managing the food expenses, including your lunch. If it's not enough, use your own pocket money.
Why should I have to supplement our food expenses with my pocket money?
I hate to say this, but Alan, your take-home pay is $1,500. And we're living on that, you know? You do realize our budget is pretty tight, right?
No, I don't get it. Aren't you just bad with money? I have married colleagues who eat better than this. Isn't it strange that I'm eating such a lunch even though we work for the same company?
Isn't that because their wives work part-time or they get help from their parents? I wonder if it's okay for me to start working now. Even if it's not full-time, I think I can handle a part-time job.
Is it okay if I say something to your mom?
That's why I want you to be on my side, Alan. I understand that your mom opposes me working, but we can't go on like this.
Who's going to take care of my mom's shopping and doctor's appointments? My mom lives alone. Iris, her daughter-in-law, should be able to handle that.
Even if I get a part-time job, I can still do pick-up and drop-off.
My mom tends to contact us suddenly. I want you to be ready to act immediately.
Can't you ask her to wait a bit? Then I could work and we'd have more room in our budget.
No way. My mom wouldn't listen to me. And if you start a part-time job, she might start contacting me instead. My mom believes a wife should be at home.
Then can you save a little more, Alan? You're shopping with credit cards apart from your pocket money, aren't you? We're running a deficit every month because of those payments.
But we're getting by, aren't we?
That's because I'm dipping into my savings from when I was single.
If we have savings, we'll be fine, right?
What are you talking about? This money is mine.
It doesn't matter whose money it is now that we're married, does it?
It does matter. And I want to keep it for emergencies.
Isn't now the emergency?
By emergency, I mean in case of illness or some urgent situation. If you're opposed to me working, at least try to save.
I'm already doing my best to save. I've even cut down to less than a pack of cigarettes a day.
So, you're not considering quitting?
There's no way I can quit smoking. You could also put more effort into our lunches and regular meals, Iris. I'm the one who's working hard every day. Shouldn't you think more about taking care of me?
Alan, what's this $1,000 bill on the credit card?
Sorry. I ended up buying something I needed.
You know your salary is $1,500, right? What am I supposed to do with the remaining $500?
That's your job, Iris.
Once the rent is paid, there's nothing left. How am I supposed to deal with that? What do we do?
Can we use your savings?
Please don't rely on my savings. Besides, there's not much left in my savings. I've told you over and over that our budget is tight. Why do you do this?
You're so annoying. It's okay once in a while, right? I'm the one who's working.
I want to work too if you'd let me. I'm tired of worrying about money every month. Alan, you have your pocket money, but I don't have anything each month. I haven't bought a single thing for myself since we got married. When we got married, we promised to support each other.
My salary is going to increase a bit next year, so don't get all worked up.
We're talking about now, not next year. Seriously, stop it. You're going to pay for this credit card bill.
What? You know I can't afford it.
Then why did you use it? Did you use it because I told you about my savings from when I was single?
It's not exactly that, but stop calling me while I'm at work.
It's your fault, isn't it?
Me, huh? It's you who can't manage money, isn't it?
No matter how you look at it, our finances aren't balanced.
I don't want to talk about money anymore. Yes, that's it. End of story.
Wait, it's not over yet. When you get home, we'll talk it through again, alright?
Iris, if we argue about this at home, I'll lose my temper. Got it?
Why does it always end up like this?
Our meals are so modest every day because you can't handle money, right? I'm working hard, yet all you do is complain. You're the one not doing anything. Don't you dare talk to me about money again.
It's all because you spend too much, isn't it? What else do you want me to do?
That's your job to think about it. There are even people on the internet and TV who live on $100, you know? You're lacking creativity, that's all.
Don't just blindly accept that. I'm saying most of it is gone just paying rent.
You're so annoying. Enough already. I'm not coming home tonight.
Huh? Where are you going? To my mother-in-law's place?
Enough already. I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Alan, I went to the bank earlier. There was no paycheck deposited. You're not late on your paycheck, are you?
About that, I already withdrew it.
What? Why? Were you planning to hand it to me later?
No, not that. I stopped putting money in for living expenses for a while.
What? What do you mean?
So, about our monthly living expenses, I'm not going to give you any for a while starting this month.
Huh? What are you saying? How am I supposed to live without money?
Can't you manage with your savings?
You're seriously saying that? I told you my savings are running low, didn't I?
But you still have some, right? Even last time's credit card bill somehow worked out. You keep saving, save when you have money.
I'll be in trouble with the paycheck. Are you doing this because we had a fight?
You're cheeky for a parasite. You should be more grateful to me.
You've been thinking of me as a parasite?
That's right. You're jobless and just eating, right? Isn't the word parasite a perfect fit?
I've been doing house chores and going to your mother-in-law's house. I think I'm doing quite a few things. It's not like I'm not doing anything.
So, is that making any money? All you do is things that don't earn a dime, yet you act so high and mighty.
I've never acted high and mighty, have I?
You were lecturing me. You can't live without me. Don't ever tell me to save money again.
It's crazy to corner me financially.
It's your fault for not understanding my position. So, what are you going to do? Are you going to kneel and apologize when you get home?
I've had enough.
What do you mean by enough?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're apologizing. Then promise me you'll never go against me again. I'm looking forward to coming home today. Depending on your attitude, I'll think about whether to give you the paycheck. Hey, Iris. Why aren't you home? You didn't even prepare dinner. Did my mother-in-law call you over or something?
No, not that. I left the house.
Huh? Weren't you supposed to apologize?
I've done everything I can.
You ran away from home because you can't get living expenses from me. You should just apologize quickly instead of being stubborn. I'm the one earning money, so you're the one who'll suffer, I wonder how long this will last, How will the parasite live,
I won't be in trouble, but you're going to have a rough time. You should be worried about yourself.
What are you talking about? You're the one who'll be in trouble, right?
Why am I having trouble?
You can't survive without my paycheck, and you're homeless, right? Your parents are already dead. You don't even have a place to go back to.
If that's the case, don't worry. I've already found a job and a place to live.
What?
I've been job hunting, so it was perfect.
Job hunting? Hey, it's forbidden to work in this house.
I know. I was planning to get a divorce, so I left.
Divorce? Why? Are you serious?
Why would I lie about something like this? You kept telling me to save money every month because we're running a deficit, but you don't cooperate at all. If you knew I had savings, you'd spend even more. To top it all off, you've been economically sanctioning me because I'm cheeky. Do you think I can live with someone like that?
What are you saying? Iris, just come home for now.
At a later date, I'll visit the house with a lawyer.
Why is a lawyer coming? I just want to talk to you.
I'm bringing a lawyer because I don't think we can have a decent conversation, just the two of us. When we get a divorce, there's also the matter of property division. Well, we don't have any joint property, so it'll be about appliances and the car.
Don't rush things. I want to discuss the divorce first.
What's there to discuss now?
That is, it's about the future, so to speak. If Iris was that worried, I thought I would compromise a little.
I don't need that, I'm getting a divorce because I'm tired of living with you, alright? Finding a middle ground by discussing things with each other. It's not on that level anymore.
But it's harsh to suddenly talk about divorce.
Who's the harsh one? You only have $1,500 income in each month, but you spend more than that, right? Even when I try to save, you just complain. All my efforts feel wasted.
Other colleagues of ours are able to live decently. I don't want to be the only one living like I'm poor.
That's why I've asked to be allowed to work, right? Yet, because my mother-in-law opposes it, you won't even let me get a part-time job. Honestly, you brought this on yourself.
Understood. Then go ahead and get a part-time job.
I said it's too late.
Then, what are we supposed to do about Mother? I'm working, I can't take care of her.
I don't know. I'll resign as your wife.
Marriage was really hard up until now. Every day, like clockwork, Mother would call bossing me around. Even on weekdays, she would call me at work asking where I should take her.
Wouldn't it just go back to that lifestyle? After marriage, you dumped everything on me without doing a thing. Is it because you're reluctant to divorce because you don't want to be used by your mother again?
No, I've never even thought about divorce.
You probably thought I couldn't get a divorce because I don't have parents to go back to, right? That's why you could treat me so poorly, right?
No, it's not like that.
Didn't you just say that earlier? There's nowhere to go, right?
Sorry.
Even if you apologize, I won't forgive you anymore.
But you apologized to me during the day, right? You said sorry, right? Didn't you feel at least a little bit guilty?
I can't take care of you anymore. I'm sorry. That's what I meant.
Iris, do you really want a divorce?
Because of all the things that have happened? Plus, Alan, you can do as you please without me, right? No more nagging lectures from me, right?
No, I'm bad at managing money.
See? You just wanted to dump all the troublesome things onto me, right? I don't want to be with a husband who doesn't value me.
From now on, I will value you. I'll save money and I won't side with my mother but protect you, Iris.
That's what I wanted during our marriage. But I'm glad I got to know your true colors early on. I had some good memories during our courtship and early marriage, so it was hard to decide on a divorce. But thanks to this, I've made up my mind.
Iris, I'm sorry. I can't live alone. Please, come back. Please.
What you're worried about is not having me around to do everything for you, right?
No. I want Iris back because I love you, because I care about you.
You love me. Just words of love are annoying. If you really felt that way, you would have shown it in your actions. And you wouldn't have pushed me to the brink economically.
I'm sorry.
Like I said, it's too late to apologize now. Oh, I haven't paid this month's rent yet. And I haven't deposited the money for the credit card payment.
I only have $800 left from this month's salary.
I don't know, you're the one who spent it. That's right. Why don't you try the ingenuity you always talk about? You can live on $100 a month, right? You should try your best. He kept reaching out, insisting he didn't want a divorce. But my feelings weren't about to change. When I told him I was ready to seek mediation if he wouldn't agree to divorce, he begrudgingly signed the divorce papers. There were no savings for us to divide, but I managed to get some of the appliances and the car we bought when we were newlyweds. Afterwards, my ex-husband gave up on renting his own place and moved back to his mother's house, his childhood home. Since then, he's been swamped with looks after his mother and housework, leaving no time for himself. Leading a busy life, or so I hear. To be blunt, his mother is a toxic parent, a person who seems to consider her son, my ex-husband, as her own property. As a result, when he moved back home, his mother took all his earnings, and he returned to the poverty-stricken life he once led. Before we got married, I felt sorry for him and wanted to support him, but now his words and actions have left me with no such feelings. After that, I got a job with housing included, and I've been living a busy but fulfilling life. Since it's company housing, I can save more than if I lived alone, and the working environment is also good. It feels like I've suddenly arrived in heaven after a hellish marriage. Our marriage lasted less than 2 years, but life without the freedom to change, even a single favorite snack or drink, was really tough. For a while, I planned to spoil myself, indulge in some luxuries now and then, and heal myself with the money I earn. For now, I'm not interested in dating, but if I ever get the chance, I'd like to choose someone who can manage money well. Money isn't everything, but the way you use it can change your life. To that end, I want to learn more about financial literacy and start building a solid foundation for my life once again.